Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for our musical act, Jacqueline Ziri. Can you please rise for the national anthem?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
She's the Nassau County Film Commissioner, Vice President of the Long Island Film Television Foundation, a writer, director, producer, casting director, and novelist as well. Please welcome Debra Markowitz.
This one works. Okay. All righty. Well, thank you to Jacqueline Ziri. Jacqueline, wherever you are, thank you. That was wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay, filmmakers, if your film receives a nomination, please see our lovely Nicole, who is over here. Nicole, can you stand up, please? You can't miss her. So she has your nominee certificates if you are nominated. Please go over there. You will also be getting in your envelope a trophy plate award for the winners. If you get that, please fill it out and also give that to the lovely Nicole so that we can get you your trophy plaque engraved. Okay. So this year, LIIFE screened over 166 short and feature-length independent films, music videos, and music trailers from around the world. We welcome filmmakers. Hello. We welcome. Sorry. So this is a joke, right? Okay. Anyway, so we welcome filmmakers from Australia, Spain, England, France, Russia, and from other countries, as well as all over the United States, and of course, local filmmakers from New York and Long Island. It's been exciting and particularly heartwarming to welcome back LIIFE alumni into our 18th year of celebration. I want to thank you for coming out to celebrate the films, the filmmakers, and the global community that is LIIFE. I'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors. That was cool. Okay, and of course it does take a community to run an event like LIIFE, so there are many people to thank, and we have the fanfare somewhere. Okay, so we want to thank our thank yous and our sponsors. And I believe we have Nick Terzulli here from the Industrial Development Agency, who will be speaking on behalf of actually being one of our major sponsors, as well as the county executive, Ed Mangano. Nick, are you here? Is him coming up? No? I can't see. Nick, if you're here, shout out. I don't see Nick. All right, well, if Nick comes back in, then we'll have him say a few words. Okay. And now to basically say a few words to you is the president of the Long Island Film and TV Foundation, which is one of the largest and oldest not-for-profit groups that supports the independent film community on Long Island. And please welcome Henry Stamfeld.
I just want to thank everybody for coming tonight. This is always a great event. I get so many compliments from all the filmmakers. We've been doing this for 18 years. Still, we have a lot of original people that have been working on this for years now. And the energy just keeps coming along. You are in one of the oldest theaters I know on Long Island. We have a photograph from 1912 and 1918, but we know that the building existed as far back as 1909. So it's gone through the transition of silent films to talkies to color to CinemaScope to now digital. So this is an exciting place to have this event, and it's also about supporting small business, and that's what we always try to do, and that's what this is all part of doing as well. The Belmore Movies has been around, and it's been continuous all those years, and that's over 100 years. So I want you to enjoy yourself, have a great time, and I.
Okay. Anyway, Kevin Brown, comedian and actor, was a winner of the 15th Annual Screen Actors Guild Award for his portrayal of .com in NBC's 30 Rock, opposite Tina Fey, Alec Baldwin, and Tracy Morgan. Before his breakout role, he owned the Uptown Comedy Club, a club and television show that was broadcast on New York Fox 5 network for 4 seasons. .com managed and taught some of the most successful comedians who regularly appeared on the Uptown Comedy Club stage: J.B. Smoove, Curb Your Enthusiasm, Flex Alexander, UPN's One-on-One, and Tracy Morgan, NBC's 30 Rock, Cheryl Underwood of The Talk on CBS, and other renowned comedians. So it is just beyond my pleasure to bring up one of our friends for several years now and our host for the evening, Kevin Brown.
Thank you. Thank you for stopping the applause so quickly. Woo! What was that about? Y'all stopped clapping, I was right there. I was over there, y'all stopped. It's like y'all took 3 claps. 1, 2, 3. Should have been up there by now. What's taking you so long? How we doing, everybody? Woo! Is Long Island in the house? Long Island, make some noise. So listen. In case you did not know, I am also a stand-up comedian, okay? And in the comedy world, we do not appreciate that little polite applause y'all are doing. That little golf tournament applause, that little pit, like Tiger Woods is about to putt and you don't want to disturb him or something. This is a joyous night, okay? This is a night that we celebrate our filmmakers. So we're gonna use our whole hands when we clap for people. How about that? Is that a deal? There you go. All right, so I'm very excited to be here. Can y'all hear me okay? I'm talking loud, I project. As a comedian, I learned to project. I'm comfortable and I'm ready. You see, I wore my sneakers tonight. I'm ready to rock and roll. My shoes only have a life expectancy of 2 hours, so I could not wear those, but I'm ready to rock and roll tonight. But I'm so happy to be here. This is the first time Debra actually let me host the show by myself. Yes. She usually gives me like 5 or 6 co-hosts, but I'm rolling solo tonight, so I'm excited. Now I have a question in case, if there's anybody that can answer, just feel free to yell out. I can't see anything, the lights are in my eyes, but just feel free to yell out because I need some information. Were the awards redesigned? Is this the same design as usual?
Yeah.
It's a different color tablecloth. Okay, that's what's throwing me off. All right, because these kind of look like an Oscar. Woo! Really? Well, tonight, this is like our Oscar. This is Long Island's Oscar right here. Give it up for the award. It looks beautiful. I never noticed how beautiful it is. It has great weight and all that stuff. So be prepared to accept your trophy with pride tonight, because I know you put in a lot of work. Now, before we get started, I never coordinate with Debra exactly what I'm supposed to say. She always says, Kevin says some words. She never knows how long I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna take and play off the cuff a little bit tonight, if you don't mind. But I wanna give a shout out to the most important people in our industry, aside from the fans, okay? I wanna give a shout out to the crew. Any crew people in the house, give it up for all the crew. Every film and every television show that we do, because without them, there would be no us. And the directors and the actors, there's always award shows for people like us, and we always get our props, but the crews are the ones that keep the thing running. So, and I want to give a shout out to the people that are working tonight's event. Give it up for them too, tonight's event. Those jobs aren't easy, those jobs aren't easy. Now, I've worn a lot of hats in the industry, and I know putting together a festival is a difficult task, because I've worked different roles on different festivals. I actually, since I started working with Debra, I actually got the chance to host the Key West Film Festival. I was the host out there. Not because I wanted to host, I just wanted a free trip to Key West. That was exciting. But I made the mistake of judging the Soho Film Festival. Never be a judge, y'all. As a matter of fact, are there any judges in the house? Give it up for the judges. Use your whole hand. Give it up for the judges. Judging is the worst job ever. Because by the time we get to the final night of these award shows and these expos and these festivals, we're only seeing the good movies. But if you judge, you have to see some horrible movies. I was the judge of this is not a joke. This is dead serious. I said, yeah, let me judge the Soho Film Festival. You ever see a movie so bad you just want to smack the director? I was watching this movie, it was getting me angry. Every minute I watched it, I was like, I am not watching this movie. I called the head of the festival. I said, do I have to watch the whole movie? She was like, well, Kevin, you did volunteer to be a judge. I said, well, I'm about to quit if I have to watch this whole movie. This movie was horrible. I was like, can we make a new category? You know how they have the on-demand section? I'm gonna put this in the no-demand section. This is no demand. And this one here, this is going straight to shitty-o. Is that, can I say that? Can I say? Oh my goodness, so judging is not an easy job. And what's the young lady with the sexy dress right here that you asked to stand up? What's her name? And could you stand up for a second, Nicole? I just wanted to see her stand up in that dress. And turn around, Nicole. Now you can sit back there. Sit back down, Nicole. She looks good in that dress. Oh my goodness, she's probably really young too, right? What happened now? 17 years old? Are you serious? I have a daughter. I have a 21-year-old daughter. My daughter's my heart. My daughter's my heart. She teaches me the new hip slang, you know? And there's this new slang called on fleek. Anybody heard that one? The new slang on fleek. Now my daughter, she's 21 years old, right? This is to show how you never know when. I thought I was the cool dude. I used to be that dude back in the day. But you never know when you turn to Homer Simpson, right? So my daughter, she's like, yeah, Daddy, me and my homegirls, we was hanging out and we was on fleek. This is what I said. Look, if your friends want to get high on that fleek, that's on them. But as your father, no, Daddy, fleek means we were doing our thing. We was having fun. My daughter, she amazes me. So one time, now, little girls, young ladies don't know how much joy fathers take when we get our daughters to laugh, right? So my daughter told me one time, Daddy, there's this miniseries called The Bible. Anybody saw that miniseries? Called The Bible. It was a bunch of parts, 15 parts or something. My daughter was like, Daddy, there's this miniseries coming on called The Bible. You gonna watch it? I was like, well, how long is it? She said, I think it's 15 parts. I was like, I don't have time to watch 15 parts of no TV show. I'm gonna wait for the book. Daddy, it's the Bible. That's already a book. My daughter, right? My daughter, I invited her. I had 2 tickets to the NAACP award, so I invited my daughter to the NAACP awards. When you have a daughter, fathers have to find ways to bond with our daughters. So I invited my daughter to the NAACP award. I was like, baby girl, I'm gonna wear a tuxedo. You and your mama, y'all gonna pick out a gown for you. We're gonna fly first class, limos. We're gonna stay in the Four Seasons. You down to go? She was like, yeah, daddy, let's go. Now, as the event got closer, I speak to her and I say, baby girl, did you get your gown yet? She's like, no, daddy, I didn't get it. She sounded less and less enthused. She was 20 years old at the time. So I'm trying to figure out what's the problem. She wouldn't tell me because she didn't want to hurt my feelings. So she told her mother. Now her mother, who has no problem hurting my feelings, her mother goes, well, she said that she doesn't really want to be seen walking down the red carpet with you, with daddy, because she doesn't want people to look at us and think that she's my girlfriend. That's how these young girls think. So I went to my daughter, I was like, baby girl, you really think people gonna look at you then look at me? And think you my girlfriend? You're almost 21. You're way too old to be my girlfriend. Daddy like I'm young. Stand up again, baby girl. No, I'm kidding. All right, so we're gonna keep this show moving, but check it out. Use your whole hand when you clap. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna introduce myself again. We're gonna practice, just practice. Whenever I introduce a presenter, you use your whole hand and you wait till they get all the way up the steps or wherever they're coming from. You keep them going with the applause until we get all the way over here. I'm practicing, we're gonna introduce me. I'm gonna hide for a second, I'm hiding. Don't look at me, I'm hiding. All right, y'all can't see me, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, your host for the evening. You've seen him on NBC's 30 Rock. You've seen him just a second ago. Most of y'all looking at him right now. Put your hands together for your host. Give it up for Kevin.com Brown. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Use your whole hand. Use your whole hand. Now, our first presenter, she played Wanda Webb Wallach on ABC's One Life to Live for 20 years. She's a multiple award winner for her theater work at theaters like Living Theater, Chelsea Theater Center, etc. And she is now producing the Short Film Festival at North Shore Towers, and it's in its 3rd year. Please welcome and use your whole hand, Miss Marilyn Chris. Give it up for Marilyn Chris. Yeah. Way to drag it out, Marilyn. Come on. We got a whole show tonight.
Wow, he's a funny man. I wouldn't have gotten that applause without him, but I liked it anyway. Thank you. This is my first time as a presenter, and at my age, the first time for anything is a phenomenon. So thank you for that. Because I follow direction. Okay, every filmmaker starts somewhere, and the passion, the raw ingenuity, the drive of student filmmakers going out for their first time, whatever that first time is. Okay, they find their voice, they build their own storytelling vocabulary, is evident in the following nominees: Best Student Film.
Of his truck. No. Ellie! No!
I can't enjoy my food without letting others know. I can't talk to people, my friends or my family.
time does that movie start?
I mean, like, yeah.
You man, you're up. What do you think? This is some kind of holiday. Come on, get up. How you feeling, buddy?
I feel good. Better than ever.
I was hoping you'd have some war scars. You trail the ladies, but you look all right.
Oh man, look at all those extra value savings. 2 for 1 hand sanitizer, 2 for 1 toilet paper, 3 for 1
Can I just pay?
What? No, not until the coupons are done.
The winner is student film Open 24 Hours. Okay, where is he? Where is he?
Yes, his mom is fine.
Mom is fine. We take moms, dads. We take anything. We give coupons. Come on by. Okay.
I thank you and Long Island Film Expo for this award. He's back in California where he's making more films for Slater Hall Productions. Look him up, he's going to be famous.
Upstairs safely? Okay. Now, we have the best documentary. They say that the eyes are the windows of the soul. So then it must be true that the camera lens of a documentary filmmaker is an eye seeking the real life stories, the truths, the untold perspectives, sometimes overlooked. And the nominees for Best Documentary?
3、礼拜4、礼拜5这5天死的人，也是在上海州。
今天下午3点钟，一名男子在南京长江大桥南球头堡跳楼轻生。警方希望通过我们的节目呢，找到这名轻生者的家人。
David Boswell didn't actually aspire to be a darkroom technician. He wanted to be Zorro, or a magician, then a filmmaker, or a photographer, or a cartoonist. But by 23, David Boswell was a darkroom technician.
Brooklyn means that golden brick road where everything began.
Brooklyn is everything to me. I couldn't even lie if I was gonna get beat up. I'm from Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy, Halsey Street, 282, Brooklyn, New York, 11216.
Memory is not a folder that you download. Memory is a recreation. Every time that you remember something, you remember it differently. 100 people that have lived one event remember it in 100 different ways.
When doctors say a baby was violently shaken, a parent or caretaker is charged with child abuse or homicide. Hundreds of people are being charged every year, and it's become a pop culture phenomenon. But it's come under attack as scientifically invalid by a growing number of doctors and scientists.
Terrific stuff. I'd like to see them all. The documentary that wins is Angel of Nanjing.
Wow, thank you. This is very unexpected. Appreciate this.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks. This has been great.
I just want to say, you know, we made this film because we were very passionate about what Shensi is doing, and I know he would really appreciate this and be very honored by this, and we can't wait to tell him.
Yeah, and yeah. Thanks.
Now, have you gotten safely down? Okay. Now we do for best animation. The imagination of the storyteller is limitless in creation and scope, but none more so than in the animation category. Whether through traditional sketches and tricks of the eye to the modern 3D marvels of the latest computer technology, these films prove that there are no boundaries to creating a narrative anymore.
Eventually, they arrived on an unfamiliar shore. And in the darkness of this strange land, the two lost hunters began their journey home.
Mommy, I'm done with my homework.
Let's go, Suni. It's bedtime.
No, Mommy, it's story time.
Long ago, there was an orphan who lived with other families at a winter camp. The hunters of this camp would travel to the floe edge to hunt for sea mammals. Occasionally, the hunters would bring the little orphan with them.
winner for this animation is Nowhere. Nowhere. Where is Nowhere? Where are you?
I'm a little bit short. Thank you. I don't know, my little animation could come this far. And yeah, I would like to thank Long Island International Film Expo and all the judges and everyone who watched my film and enjoyed my film. I would like to thank my mom and dad for their money. My siblings, Urania, Catherine, and Joe, who always support me. And also my thesis committee members, Daniel DeLuna, Sean Foster, and David Hofstein. Without you, without me standing here, thank you.